The red clay of Roland Garros continues to witness drama, dominance, and the rising heartbeat of tennis fans as the 2025 French Open enters another thrilling weekend. From legends proving their worth to rising stars challenging the old guard, the stage in Paris remains as captivating as ever. Saturday saw commanding performances from some of the tournament's biggest names. Novak Djokovic, the number 6 seed and a three-time French Open champion, delivered a masterclass in composure and precision. He dispatched Austria's Filip Misalik in straight sets, 6-3, 6-4, 6-2. Djokovic's form looks sharp, his movement fluid, and his focus unwavering. Right behind him, number 3 seed Alexander Zverev took down Italy's Flavio Caballi in dominant fashion. Zverev's serve was untouchable, and his aggressive baseline play allowed him to close the match with scores of 6-2, 7-6, 4, 6-1. He remains one of the key threats in the bottom half of the draw. The top seed, Jannik Sinner, continued his breathtaking form. The Italian sensation demolished Jiří Lehecka of the Czech Republic in just over 90 minutes, finishing 6-0, 6-1, 6-2. Sinner is making a strong case for his first French Open title, and his efficiency on court is drawing comparisons to the prime years of Rafael Nadal. Great Britain's Jack Draper also impressed. The number 5 seed showed poise and variety as he overpowered João Fonseca 4-6-2. Draper's rise on the clay has been one of the quieter stories of this tournament, but he's now firmly in the mix. Friday had already lit the fire with intense matchups. Carlos Alcaraz, the number 2 seed and reigning US Open champion, faced a brief scare but ultimately overcame Bosnia's Damir Djumhur in 4 sets. The final score read 6-1, 6-3, 4-6, 6-4. Alcaraz's explosive energy and fearless shot-making continue to make him a fan favorite. Americans have made their presence felt in Paris. Frances Tiafoe, seeded number 15, showed nerves of steel against fellow American Sebastian Corda. Tiafoe took the match in straight sets, including a tiebreak thriller in the first, 7-6, 6, 6-3, 6-4. His blend of athleticism and charisma has become a highlight of this year's slam. Tommy Paul also made waves. The American number 12 seed survived a 5-set battle against Russia's Karen Khachanov, clinching it 6-3, 3-6, 7-6, 9, 3-6, 6-3. Paul's mental toughness in tight moments is helping him forge a deep run on a surface not traditionally kind to American players. Ben Shelton, the electrifying lefty, continued his rapid climb in the tennis world. The number 13 seed cruised past Matteo Giganti, 6-3, 6-3, 6-4. Shelton's power game, paired with a booming serve and fearless returns, makes him a dangerous opponent for anyone, including Carlos Alcaraz, whom he faces next. Holger Rune, the number 10 seed from Denmark, came back from a set down and fought through 5 grueling sets to eliminate Quentin Halys of France. The final line, 4-6, 6-2, 5-7, 7-5, 6-2. Rune's resilience was on full display, and he now prepares for a major showdown against Lorenzo Musetti. Speaking of Musetti, the number 8 seed looked polished and confident as he bounced back from losing the first set to defeat Mariano Navone in 4. The 4-6, 6-4, 6-3, 6-2 win puts the stylish Italian firmly in contention as he eyes a deeper run. On the women's side, Saturday brought fireworks. Coco Gauff, the number 2 seed, had to dig deep against the Czech Republic's Marie Buzkova. After cruising through the first set, Gauff survived a tense tiebreak in the second to win 6-1, 7-6, 3. Her backhand was dialed in, and her court coverage continues to amaze. Madison Keys, seeded number 7, outlasted fellow American Sofia Kenin in an All-American thriller. After dropping the first set, Keys fought back for a 4-6, 6-3, 7-5 win. It was a showcase of power, determination, and experience under pressure. Jessica Pegula added to the American surge. The number 3 seed overcame a slow start to defeat the always dangerous Marketa Vondrousova, 3-6, 6-4, 6-2. Pegula's consistency and ability to control rallies are making her a threat on the clay. On Sunday, attention turns to the tournament's biggest stars. Aryna Sabalenka, the world number 1 and top seed in the women's draw, takes on Amanda Anisimova. The American has a history of upsets in Paris and will look to test Sabalenka's power and mental game. In the men's draw, a blockbuster clash awaits between Carlos Alcaraz and Ben Shelton. Fireworks are guaranteed. Both players love to play with aggression, and the matchup could come down to who handles the big moments better. France's Tiafoe returns to face Germany's Daniel Altmaier. Expect long rallies, slice battles, and flashes of flair from Tiafoe as he looks to continue his impressive run. Tommy Paul's battle with Alexei Popyrin of Australia could be a sleeper classic. Paul's speed and court IQ will be tested by Popyrin's heavy baseline game. In one of the most anticipated matches of the day, Lorenzo Musetti will go toe-to-toe with Holger Rune. Both are young, talented, and play with flair. Their clash could be one for the ages. Meanwhile, the women's draw offers its own drama. Jasmine Paolini, the number 4 seed, faces off against Aryna Sabalenka, a veteran with plenty of experience at Roland Garros. It's a contrast of styles and generations. Qinwen Zheng, the number 8 seed from China, takes on Russia's Lyudmila Samsonova in what promises to be a power-packed baseline battle. And don't forget the heavyweight clash. Iga Swiatek, the number 5 seed and former champion, squares off against Elena Rybakina, seeded no. 12. Swiatek's clay court dominance will be tested by Rybakina's precision and deep ground strokes. Sunday in Paris promises drama, sweat, brilliance, and moments that could define careers. The 2025 French Open is far from over, but it's already becoming one of the most memorable editions in recent history. As the clay courts continue to absorb the footsteps of giants and challengers alike, only one truth remains: at Roland Garros, legends are not born, they are forged.